Asian style beef short ribs. Our list of ingredients for today. Our side dishes for today's meal. All right, for today's meal, we're gonna go get started. I'm gonna go ahead and kick this front pan on. I just have a little bit of oil in this. I've got my meat back here in the corner. I've got all my spices here. My sauce is off to the side. The only thing I did with the spices is I just smashed the garlic and just did long slices on the ginger. I didn't even bother peeling it. Whole thing's going in. I've got my brown sugar, my 5 spice, some Thai chili peppers, some cinnamon. It's all going to go in here after I brown these up. There's not going to be a lot to watch with this meal. It is going to go in the oven, but we'll get to that as time comes. And right now, I'm seeing a little bit of smoke coming off of that, so I believe it is ready. Not quite. Let's get her now. I'm just going to lay all these in here so I can just brown them up a little bit. Hopefully they all fit. I'm going to use the same pot to use in the oven. So everything's being done in this one pot. There's not going to be a whole lot of cleanup. And I'm just going to brown each side. Okay, I'm going to let this brown for another second. I'm going to pull the meat out, stick everything else in. And we're going to use the one pot for all of it. I don't want to cook this through, I just want to brown it some. So I think we're good with that there. Okay, I'm just going to take it all out. Whatever's left in here, I'm going to use. We'll just set this aside along with that. I am going to use a little bit of water in it for my base. Right about there. There's some of my soy sauce. A tad bit more. My hoisin sauce. And then all my spices. Let me see the best way to do this. Set that aside. Get my knife. So it's all just going to go straight in. Remember, if you scrape anything using a knife, be sure you use the back end of it. That is, if you like the knives and like to keep them longer, that's your best option. All right, I'm just going to stir this up, get that hoisin sauce mixed up, dissolved. And I still have this up on high. Man, I'm making a huge mess here. We're gonna get, you know what, we're just gonna go and put this back in. While it's coming back up temperature. All right, they all came out. I know they'll get back in. Gonna take out extra liquid, put it back in there. Keep all that flavor. You know what? I'm just gonna hang on to this. So I'm gonna need to move this around. All right, so I have my oven set at 325. This is going to cook for at least 2 hours. I want it to where it's pretty much falling apart when I take it out. I am going to cover this when I put it in. Yeah. Sounds like it might be starting to do something. Yep. All right, so I at least got some movement in it. It's nice and hot again. I'm just going to cover it up. Turn off my burner. Wow, is that hot. My oven is already preheated. Ready to go. I'm going to put that in there. I'm going to set timer for 2 hours. And we'll check it at that point. Okay, as you can see, I went ahead and got things started. I got wok here with a little bit of water and my broccoli. I do not have it on yet. I have my noodles over here and some salted water. I just turned it on. My 2 hours just went off on the meat. I pulled it out. And we're gonna give it a check here. So it looks like the meat itself is just on the verge of falling apart. I'll accept that as being done. I'll just leave it covered. Meantime, I will come back on as soon as noodles start getting close to being done, and we'll start our broccoli. So that was just a quick update on where we're at with our meal. We'll be back shortly. Okay, and I'm back. So, our noodles are getting there. They got a few more minutes to go. While waiting on that, I'm gonna go ahead and start our broccoli. I've got it set to about 7. So 7.5, somewhere around there, about midway between medium and high. I got a little bit of water in there with my broccoli. I'm gonna put in a little bit of Maggi seasoning. I have no salt or anything else in it. So it is just gonna be this for some flavoring. If you don't want to put it in, that's fine. You can just use salt. If you want to substitute the broccoli for something else, that's fine too. If you have any other seasoning or spices you'd like to put with your broccoli, go ahead and add it in. It's your meal. Do what you want with it and do what makes you happy. Okay, I'm gonna actually bring that back down to about medium because I don't want to get it done too fast before the noodles. Noodles still have a little bit of ways to go. If I can catch one here. They still feel hard though, so I know they're not done yet. but it's getting real close. All right, the broccoli itself, we're just going to toss it around in here. Just kind of steam it is really all we're going to do. Just going to steam it in a wok. You can also use a skillet. You can also use a saucepan. However you like to do it. It'll all work the same way. If you're going to use a saucepan, just put a little bit of water in the bottom of it. Put the broccoli in. Put the lid on it. Just watch it real close because it'll cook pretty quick. Since this one's open, no cover on it, it's going to take a little bit longer to cook. But there is a lot of heat under it. So it's not going to take too long. The noodles themselves, we're not going to do anything with, just salted. And for the meat, I'm going to go ahead and take that lid off. And I'm going to reposition this more to the middle. Just for looks. Give you something to look at besides what we're cooking right now. If I was going to be serving this any other way than just fixing our plates, I would probably be taking all the meat out, a little bit of sauce, put it in a bowl. So if someone's actually making their own plates, they can choose how much they want and which pieces they want. But since it's just the four of us, I pretty much know what everyone wants. So I'm just going to scoop it out of the pot and put it on a plate for them. They need about another minute or so. This broccoli, it's turning pretty good. It's really starting to get brightened up there. The water's about gone, which is fine. Just trying to see how hard that is. That's not too bad. So I'm going to go ahead and shut that off, but leave it on here. Since our water is gone, I don't want it to burn, but I do want it to stay warm. That's just about there. So what I'm going to do is, that's off, that's out, these are done. This is just about done. I'm going to go ahead and just shut that off. I got my plates ready. And stuff to take it out with. I'm just going to use a slotted spoon to pick those up. I'm going to go ahead and drain this now, get it ready. And I just add a little bit of cold water in there to help stop the cooking a little bit, and so it doesn't stick. And I need to try to make a little bit of room here in the middle. All right, that should work. Grab a little bit of broccoli. Put it on a plate. What am I going to use here? Let's get another spoon out. Take some noodles out. Give them a little more. Take out some of the meat. And this will be one of the kids' plates. But to show you the outcome here, we'll just take out a couple pieces, put them on there. I'll shuffle them around in a minute. There you have it. There's our meal. Yes, it is time consuming, but it is delicious. Let us know what you think. Give it a try. And we'll see you on the next one. Thanks for watching.